Hi, everyone. It's Hunter Lott, your HR problem solver on demand. And this is Take 5 from our series, We Ought to Know This. I've been working with companies on leadership development and training, just everything. And it's been fun talking, not just hiring and firing, but time management, delegation. And so I'm working with a group and I'm there. Here's best practices. Here's what you need to do. And one definition of success is when your unit functions as well when you're not there as when you are. And the question came up. I thought it was a great question. Okay, wait a minute. So you mean if I really get good at this, they don't need a leader? And I said, well, yes. But where leadership really kicks in is when we go to implement change. And we've seen this old school, things were slow to change. The business cycle was longer. You climbed the corporate ladder. It really did reward the status quo. Now, the rate of change is like the gyroscope, constantly moving, constantly spinning around. In fact, if it stops moving, it falls over. And we've talked about personalities and how, probably half of us are resistant to change. And we see this more and more as all this chaos around us. We drive to the same way at work. We park it the same way. We have the same routine if we're remote. If you are around small kids, here's the bedtime protocol. It's your brain's way of telling you that you're on the right track. What surprised me in the research, and I guess it shouldn't have, is that the biggest roadblock to change is not at the employee level necessarily, but upper management. It's the corner office and that leadership level that they have more to lose. They're driving to the status quo. And there are examples, the digital camera. This were executives at Kodak said, no, there'll never be a time for a digital camera because everyone likes to take pictures, get film, feel the film, and put it in a shoebox, keep it for 30 years. Well, the sad part about the story was that it was a Kodak engineer that invented the digital camera. But Kodak said, nope, we're not interested. It's not what got us here. And you see businesses, there used to be thousands of Blockbuster stores. What happened? Refusal to change. Somebody told me there's one left in Bend, Oregon. The Sky Mall magazine. Remember? And as soon as the airline said, okay, now you can look at your phones, this company was out of business. Survey by Harvard. How often do your senior managers look at shaking things up, questioning the norm? 42% said rarely, if never. Now, good news, over half then of us as leaders are at least looking at this sometimes. But this is a room for growth for us as leaders. Certainly some resistance from employees, much more personal. How's this going to affect me, my job? And if you don't have their buy-in, I love this. Change can only be embedded if it's embraced at the level of the individual employee. So what do we do? Well, some simple ideas. What are the reasons for the change? Explain those reasons. What are we striving for? Break down the plan into small steps. Assign specific roles, communicate expectations. You've heard me. What does success look like? And how do we measure it? And strategize like a general going to battle, like a coach planning the big game. Execute with flexibility, like the mom in the Incredibles movies. When the rate of change outside your business is more than the rate of change inside your business, you're going out of business. Hey, check us out at hunterlot.com. We have gone all in with Hunter. All of the educational offerings, the call-ins, everything for $77 a month. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Take 5.